morning, everybody.
Hola.
So we are up really early. The sun just came up and we are hitting the road. We're going to go down about 20 minutes down the road, maybe about 25 minutes down the road, and we're going to find some water and a little bit more secluded area than what we're at now. We're in a parking lot, and I think we're done with parking lots for a couple days.
It's 50 degrees outside right now.
It's really cold up here on this mountain. So we'll show you guys around on the mountain, and then we're going to hit the road. So we'll take you with us.
It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. A step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me were meant to be outdoors, forever free. You and me.
Wow. Yeah, they do. Just to give you guys an idea, they are like, they're just standing on this steep hill. I can hear the rocks actually coming down. Wow, look at that. Oh, beautiful.
To be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me.
What do you think of our view here?
Pretty nice. It's obviously an old river valley. I can tell just by the rocks and the dirt. And
yeah.
If I had, I should ask him if I can pan for gold.
That's our view. And this is where we're going to stay for a couple days. It is a parking lot, but the gate closes at 5 o'clock. They give you a code. Scott's going to go up and find out if you're allowed to come in here with a bigger rig than what we have. But look at that. That's what we get to look at for a couple days. The sheep are supposed to be up here on this hill.
They were directly in front of us, and they're moving to our right. So they should be to our right a bit further. They're slowly traveling down to the right.
Really nice little area. I bet during the warmer times of the year it's probably really nice here.
You can see they set up the thing to look at them earlier.
Oh yeah, look, they've got big, is that a camera or a
it's a telescope.
telescope? Oh, very cool. Now why do they have everything closed?
I think they're,
I don't know.
they're closed to get a sheriff on that.
Uh-oh. I'm not sure what's going on here. Uh-oh.
Must be a little more than something.
Something is going on here. That makes me a little nervous.
somebody got lost up
All right, welcome. Caution, deep water, no swimming, no fishing, no smoking, no fishing, of course, no fires. Keep dogs on leash. There are rattlesnakes, and it's mountain lions. Not that they see very many of those, but they are around. And there are, what were that you told about the pack of dogs?
That supposedly there's a wild pack of dogs, like 3 of them, and they've attacked a couple cattle.
Why are they closing the park? We are not sure. So that's what Scotty was just telling you guys about the dogs in the canyon. Last sighting was a few miles off of our property. We are asking that hikers be aware. Well, I hope that's not the reason. Scotty wanted to show you on this big map of the...
It's the mountain range, I guess.
Yeah.
But it has right where we are, so
Oh, okay.
obviously the highway comes down a little ways, and this is where we're at, right? Whitewater Preserve. So we're up in this valley.
Oh, I can't even see. Oh, I see it now. Okay.
And so this valley goes way up, so you can, and there's just only a little bit of water coming down it. Hey, do they have snow on that peak? But all the little peaks have little names.
Okay, that's cool. I didn't even see the first name
Yeah.
until I zoomed in on that. Wow. Scott. You guys. You guys, he is like taking a child with you everywhere you go. Wait, the one thing I absolutely dislike, snakes. Oh my God, get a little closer. Oh, the grounds here are really pretty. Got really beautiful here. I don't see any fishies though. I think once upon a time there used to be fish in this pond because you could fish in it. But I don't see them.
Unless they're at the upper pond, I don't know.
Maybe some at the upper pond.
So nice and clean looking. I want to go for a swim. It's like the cleanest water I've seen.
Really, really pretty. A California incense cedar. Oh. Yeah, that's a tree I'm familiar with. It smells so good. I don't know if you guys can see them up there. Longhorned rams. Longhorned sheep.
But they are a ram, because why would
I think
you
they
call
are
a
a
dog
ram.
a ram?
Right. That's why I just called them that's why I called them a ram.
They are.
I'm so used to seeing the rams on a ram truck. Oh, there they are coming down. There was some activity that was going on yesterday with police, and nobody was quite telling us what was going on. We were the only ones that were allowed to stay in the park. They had asked everybody to kind of leave at about, what do you think? It was about 1 o'clock?
I think it was like 2:30 actually.
About 2:30.
I looked at the time when we went to walk over there and
Yeah,
everything.
so everybody was asked to leave the park. We were the only ones that had a permit to to camp overnight in the park.
And actually for 2 days.
Yeah, for 2 days. And unfortunately, right up over this hill here, we found out that a gentleman had, and so Scott and I we stayed last night, but when we woke up this morning, it just doesn't seem right to be here anymore. So we are going to show you guys, I'll show you guys at the beginning of all of this. This is probably going to be at the end of the video, because I don't want to cloud the beauty of what we have seen. But anyways, we are going to take off and go back down to probably Indio in that area and go ahead and see what we can find to do down there. It's kind of taken the beauty out of what we now are seeing. So,
and personally, I don't want to go for a walk because
yeah,
I just can see I'll be walking on the trail thinking, is this where it happened? I mean, we
yeah,
know pretty much from where the helicopters were, where what we're thinking, happened. It was pretty obvious. And my heart goes out to the families, and it's I don't feel that it's necessary for me to go enjoy myself
yeah,
today, because I know exactly what I'd be doing is
right.
looking for, is this where it happened, or and that's just not me.
Right. And we have a lot of footage from yesterday. We honestly, when we were filming the police officers and all of that. We honestly thought that it was just somebody who had gotten lost or maybe had tripped and fallen, because the trails seem to be very flat around here. So we didn't think it was that
And they weren't giving us
that
any
bad.
answers,
No.
which I understand. Every time I'd ask them
Yeah.
something, they're like, well, we're not here for you. And it's like, well, of course I know
Obviously.
that.
But so
Yeah.
we have all this footage. We're not going to show it with anyone. I'm going to actually delete it. It's there's a lot of personal stuff on there of the gentleman, so we're just not going to show any of that. Okay, so we are going to move on. We're going to head down the road, go into India. We're going to go check and see if our mail has gotten here. Scott wants to get his taxes done, and our son has been gracious enough to send us our mail. So we're going to go down there and see if we can pick that up, and then we'll just see what we're going to do from there, right?
Works for me.
All right, so let's get on the road. Talk to you guys later. Oh yeah, go Hawks.
sure is where it's coming out of their the ponds at the park,
Oh, yeah.
right? And so this other part is where the it's just all mine.
So this part right here is probably coming from the ponds up at the preserve, at the parking area. And then, of course, this. And my understanding of why the water is so murky is that they had some flash flooding up here last month, and it just hasn't gotten clear again.
It should clear the grate so it doesn't go over, but all this from the flash is because it hit so hard it pushed all this rock stuff up on the road.
Yeah, the flash floods in these areas are no joke. You can see how they probably pushed all this away, and it just comes down through the valley and just covers the roads out here. You can see how the difference in the road here has sand and stuff where they've just come along and scraped it back off. And it dips up there by our truck too, so it allows the water to come down through here. Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous up here. You can go on
Hear the little rocks coming through the whole thing.
so Scotty says you can hear the little rocks coming through the little stuff. This is really kind of creepy up here, actually. I don't think I can get down there. I'll maybe go walk around the other side so you guys can see. Some big pipes. Oh, well, you can see right there. It just hangs there. Yeah, they've got big warnings about flash flood up here. Boy, I'd like to do some panning down there. Really, really pretty. Thing about those flash floods is, you know, it's gorgeous here today. I mean, it's blue skies
And warm.
and warm. Then you kind of look over there by the mountains, and there's some clouds that probably have a little bit of rain in them, you think. But the, you know, the flash floods start way up there. You wouldn't even know it. That's the scary thing about a flash flood. You don't have to be around the area where it's raining. It's the people down the way. All right, well, we are leaving this beautiful area and heading out.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here